So this is perhaps the most unique of our workouts because there's not necessarily a definitive end position that encapsulates that pattern, if you will. For instance, with adductors, we have the pancake. With spine extension, we have the back bridge. These are the positions that we are working towards. With rotation, there's not really a definitive position, but still, this could be the most important pattern for, I think, everyone. To use myself as an example, this was another pattern similar to back bridges and spine extension, one that I avoided like the plague. I was terrified to rotate my spine because I bought in fully to all of the information that's out there that basically says don't rotate your spine, keep a perfect neutral braced core and just move. And I mean, whenever I demonstrate this, I realize how ridiculous it is, but again, it's what we're told, it's what I believe fully, that we just need to move on the perfect plane, have our core braced at all times, never bend your spine. That is dangerous. And so the more you try this, the more you learn about this, I think you'll also feel the benefits. We could go on about this. If you ever dig into fascia, fascia is fascinating. I mean, the same piece of fascia goes from your toe all the way up to your head. Anyways, you have diagonal fascia as well. And so the rotation has a lot to do with this fascia as well. Quite simply, as simple as we can put it, your spine is made to rotate. And so once you start to rotate it, especially if you haven't been doing so for years, which was the case for me, and or if you've spent years playing a sport that is dominant on one side or the other. I shot left in hockey, so I was always this way. I golf left as well. I never went the opposite direction. I didn't play baseball. That would have helped probably. You'll feel the difference. And so without further ado, I know that was a bit long-winded, but let's get into the workout. It's kind of an easy one to go over anyways. Half kneeling, and I'm shooting in the basement because I want to show you that you can really do these workouts anywhere, even with kids' toys everywhere. Sometimes the kids' toys help. Half kneeling wall T-spine rotation. You can take, sorry to jump out, but you can use some kind of ball for this. It helps. Just put it beside your knee. That way you're not compensating with your hips. It keeps them stationary. And then we're just opening up. And that already feels awesome. Go both ways. You can do a slide as well. Make sure you go both ways. Also helps to keep this bum cheek tight, right up against the wall if you can. Insulation, pardon me, drywall would be better than insulation because it's hard, but either way, this is going to feel really nice just to get things moving. So you'll find that you're tighter one way than the other. I'm tighter this way for sure. Yep, so going away from my right hip always feels a bit tighter, but I'm working on it. Scapular push-ups. So these are push-ups. You can do these from toes or probably from knees, because you just really want to really isolate shoulder blades or scapula. So just moving them as much as you possibly can. You can even look sideways since this is a rotation workout. Just get that moving. Should feel good. And then moving on to part B. The first one is a twisting waiter's press. This one, very cool, one of my favorites. You can use a plate, a dumbbell, any weight. I'm going to demonstrate with a plate. I'll get on the other side of the rings here. Start by coming into your body, then pushing away with as much rotation as possible. Go both ways, of course. Come in, push away. The rings are in the way a bit. Nice stretch all the way down the side of your body on both sides. Mixed grip twisting pull-up. So of course ideally you have a bar for this one, but again, I just wanted to show you that you can kind of do it anywhere. So door frame, pull-up bar in your door frame. I'm just going to show you with, this is just to mimic a straight bar. One hand one way, the other hand the other way. And then these would have to be higher, but just for demonstration, you're going to hang and then support your weight initially anyways with your feet. And if that's not enough, of course make sure you go both ways, you can actually go into a dead hang, as in your feet will be off the floor. But for a lot of people, supporting your weight with your feet on the floor will be enough to start. You should get this one all the way down right into your hip. So this is getting into that fascia that we talked about. Twisting stiff leg deadlift. And this was, I mean, this was certainly a scary one for me when I first tried it. But here we are, straight legs. So have the dumbbell on the side that is leaning away. So my right side's gonna lean away, so dumbbell on the right side. You can even grab it with the other hand, but just for starters, keep it simple, one hand. Reach down and actually curl as you go. So you're not trying to keep your back flat here. You're actually leading with your chin. And same thing, you're gonna get a really nice stretch. You'll actually feel, you'll almost feel a rope on this one that wraps around your body. And you should feel like that rope is stretching. So start light on that one, maybe even body weight. And then we're going to finish with the seated bent press. So I said there wasn't really a ultimate position that you work towards with this workout with rotation. However, one could argue that the ultimate rotation position would be the bent press. And if you ever want to see, I think, just one of the coolest exercises you'll ever see that's kind of gone extinct, but it's making a little bit of a comeback, it's the bent press. They used to do this back in the early 1900s and earlier with just incredible amounts of weight. So you can probably find some on YouTube, and it's insanely impressive, but it just shows you what the body is capable of. So this is too low, in fact. Ideally, you want to be above parallel to start anyways. So here we go. Feet in front of you, feet in front of knees. Kind of like the waiter's press. Come in, rotate away as much as you can, around as much as you can, and then come forward. And as you come forward, push that weight up. And then try and start every rep the same. And then same thing on the other side. Same thing, you might find one side is more difficult than the other. And it's a nice full body opener. And that is our rotation workout. Please let me know how you feel after this one.